my reverential pranams to Pujyasri Swamiji. It is always a blessing, an uplifting experience and a blissful experience to be participating in any function in his presence. Professor S.R. Janakiraman, Dr. Nadu, Srimati Sita Narayanan, Sri T.R. Ramachandran, Dr.R.Asha, the author of this book, Srimati Ramabai, Rasikas, and distinguished invitees. This book on Dikshita's Kritis is indeed a very valuable addition to the already existing literature on this great composer, Muttusvami Dikshita. As you all know, Sri Muttusvami Dikshita, along with two other saintly composers of the 18th century, namely Tyagaraja Swami and Sri Rama Shastri, were considered the great trinity of Carnatic music, whose compositions are still ruling the field in Carnatic music. While all of them were saints and were non-materialistic, the other two composers, Tyagaraja and Shama Shastri, were known for their spontaneous outpourings of devotion and to self-realization. But Muttusvami Dikshita was something much more. He was not merely a composer, he was multi-dimensional composer because his compositions had all elements blending into a whole, like philosophy, like the sastras of mantra, tantra and agama, and he was also, he had a mastery over Sri Vidya and all the complicated subject, and also in Sanskrit. Therefore, Dikshita's compositions are more profound than the other two composers. Here I must compliment Dr.R.Asha for her painstaking research. This is part of her doctoral thesis, but for bringing out this book which throws light on a holistic perspective of Muttusvami Dikshita, because mostly the other books refer to their musical quality and the quality of the lyrics, but here this book is written from the perspective of Advaita, which Dikshita was innately an Advaitin. His books, his kritis were built on the bedrock of Advaita, and therefore this book throws a totally different light that is not known to many on Dikshita, and I am very certain that it is a valuable addition to the literature on this subject, and it will be useful to musicians, music scholars, and even Rasikas alike. And therefore, I thank the organizers for asking me to participate in this function, which I consider always in the benign presence of the Swamiji to be an elevating experience. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I request Professor S.R. Janakiraman, who was recently awarded the title Asha Kala Bhushanam by Swamiji, to address the gathering.